Hey, what's up everybody? Anthony Sevins back again for another product review, and today we're going to be talking about what is possibly one of the most beautiful Partycade machines that ARCADE1UP has yet produced for 2021. Let's rock and roll.
Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5,
The 40th anniversary Defender 2021 ARCADE1UP Partycade. This can be purchased on QVC.com. The sale price right now around the holidays in this moment is like $219. And the original asking price for this machine, I believe, is like $250, $260, something around that. But on sale, $219. Now, there's a lot of value in this particular cabinet. Okay, this is, to me, this is what I like to call a holy shit product because it really is. It's a bang for the buck, man. So $219, a little bit more pricier than previously released Partycades that went anywhere between $175 to $199. However, this sucker is packed with just a little bit more stuff. Let me show you. Let me compare to the original Partycade. I'm going to go back and forth here just a little bit just to show you exactly what's cooking with this machine. The original Pac-Man Partycade that was released in 2019, no light-up marquee. 2021 Defender, light-up marquee. Oh yeah. Original 2019 Pac-Man Partycade, 3 games. 2021 Partycade, 10 frickin' games. 10 awesome games. 2019 original, 1 speaker port. I wish it was louder. 2021 Defender cab, 2 speaker ports. 2, 1, 2. Fuck yeah, baby, it's loud now. 2019, no side art. It's just yellow and sad and dull. 2021, now that is utilizing space on the side of a fucking cabinet. Hell yeah, that's badass. There's also a USB port. So if you want to plug in a wireless controller or even a controller with a USB wire per se for 2-player action, awesome! And there's also a headphone jack here. So if you're the kind of person, your family's sleeping and you want to head down to the man cave late at night and you want to blast the fuck out of this thing, you plug in your headphones and you're good to go. So as you can see, there's a lot more shit going on in 2021 concerning the Partycades that personally I'm super fucking excited about. Okay, let's just start with the value real quick, okay? Let's take that $219. Even though it's a sale price, this is the price that you absolutely want to get it at. Let me explain. Do you know how much an official ARCADE1UP marquee usually costs? Like $80. And with shipping and taxes, I mean, you're looking at over 90, close to $100 just for the light-up marquee. So let's just say for a moment that this marquee in particular, because it is a little smaller than the full-size ones, let's say it runs for about $60. Okay, if this is a $200 unit, okay, and let's pretend that this marquee is $60, that means the rest of this cabinet is like $140. That's the value. It's like a $140 cabinet with a $60 light-up marquee. Okay, now somewhere in that 140 minus the marquee, there's money being tossed in for the extra speaker unit and so on. I mean, this is the full shebang here, man. This is like, the price is fucking right. The price can't get any better, and I'm sure after this year the price won't get any better, because from here I'm sure that, you know, keeping in this particular tradition, this is basically what this is. This is like the Partycade that ARCADE1UP should have been delivering to us from the very, very, very beginning. I mean, it's exciting. And just the selection of games on here are incredible. We got Gauntlet, Rampage, Wizards of War, Defender, Joust, Bubbles, Sinistar, Clax, Root Beer Tapper, and Gorf. These are all very well-known games, and I want to say about 95% of these are actually awesome in games that I play on the regular. So if you've seen my other videos before, I always go into explanation and say, you know, I always look out for at least 3 games that I'm going to constantly play on this machine. And you know, the one thing that I loved about this is right when I saw the advert, I was like, ooh, Gauntlet, ooh, Rampage, Defender, Joust, Clax, Root Beer Tapper. There's 6 games on this machine that I loved, and I mean, I immediately purchased it. And the very next morning, it sold out. So I was one of those people, I was like, oh my God, thank God I purchased it when I did. But I think 2 weeks later, now I think they might have this unit back on QVC again. So, you know, I'm not gonna guarantee you anything because I have no control of what goes on over there, but check QVC.com, look up the word Partycade, and then you'll have to scroll down and select the Defender cabinet. If the Defender cabinet is not there, then that means that they have sold out of it. But, you know, they have also done this kind of upgrade and stuff. They have a Miss Pac-Man, they have a Super Pac-Man, and they also have a Galaga machine. They're beautiful. This is just, it's so perfect, it's so beautiful. As far as the controls, everything feels pretty good. If I have to do 1 or 2 things to this, I would definitely probably add a 4-pound spring into controls, as it's a little light. And it comes standard with, you know, the square restrictor gate in there. And I'm going to probably throw an octagonal restrictor gate just to make the controls a lot more smoother, especially for this game Sinistar. Sinistar actually had a little bit different controls in the arcade. So if you're a pro at Sinistar, you're not going to do well with what this cabinet comes with. So you might want to resort to either an Xbox controller, you know, with smoother controls, or just getting a restrictor plate. I have heard just night and day completely improves this machine, you know, with the 4-pound little joystick spring in there, which you can find all of those parts like on Amazon.com. But yeah, let's go into just a brief gameplay of everything, and I'll kind of show you around here. So one of the things I really love about this is that it has a wide screen to it, as opposed to the up and down vertical screens as other ARCADE1UPs had before it. So let's, 10 games, awesome. And let's start off with Gauntlet here. So just as everything else, it gives you an instructional tutorial on what all the buttons do. In this case, you've got the joystick and you've got the fire button. Easy peasy. And then, if you push both of the buttons together, you actually resume game, reset game, you can quit the game. I mean, there's lots of different options now. So instead of just holding down the player 1 button to go back to the main menu, it actually says, you know, hey, you want to quit the game? You want to start all over? Or you want to continue playing? You can pause the fucking games now. So if you have to go to the bathroom or something, you're not losing your high scores, you know, which I think is amazing. So let's go to resume game, and then we'll kind of whiz through these. I'm going to choose the warrior guy. Press start. All right. Let's turn this up a little bit. All right, so you've got Gauntlet. You've got Defender. Oh, and I died right away. It's always been a fairly difficult game. I think they said the average gameplay for this is like 37 seconds. But the sound is beautiful. The gameplay is gorgeous. All right, Clax. Man, if this isn't 1989, I don't know what is. So, you know, 1 player, and you can choose wave 1, wave 6, wave 11. Let's go to wave 1.
Clack wave.
Let's do it. So this is kind of like a really cool puzzle game. For those of you who do not know, this is a great game. You can sit there and play this for a long time. It's kind of like Tetris before Tetris. Or maybe even a game that was mocked off of Tetris, because I think Tetris is kind of pretty big at this point in time when this game came out, figure 89, yeah. Rampage! I don't know about you guys, but I think I must have dumped probably a bajillion quarters at the arcade when it came to Rampage. I mean, I probably put my parents in debt. Because they were just like, I need more quarters for Rampage. Oh, it's so beautiful. Joust. Whee, we're gonna fly. There we go. Come on, ostrich. Bubble. My bubbles. So in this game, you're a soap sud, cleaning shit up, and then you pop when you run into the wrong things. There's bugs coming out of my thing. This is kind of a fun game. I honestly never played this before, and I was playing it the other night, and I'm just like, wow, this is a pretty cool game. Root beer tapper. Ready to serve. Send that guy root beer. Send that guy root beer. Nope, don't want to send too many root beers. Wizard of War.
My warriors are very, very hungry.
Thank you, Speak and Spell.
Warlock will escape through the door.
Kill them all. And we have Long Live Gorf. Okay, this is one game that I had never played in the arcade, and I was very surprised. I like it. It's a cross between Space Invaders and Galaga.
My European robots are unbeatable.
I don't know what this guy with the tracheotomy and robotic lung is saying, but you know, it's cool. But especially because, you know, Galaga is one of my personal favorite games, you know, this is definitely an attractive game. So, like, level 1 is kind of Space Invaders. Fun fact, this was actually originally designed to be a Star Trek game, but they couldn't get the rights to it, and I guess the people over at Trek didn't really care for it much.
We should destroy your entrance near space on it.
Okay, alright, cool.
And I'll do just a quick thing of Sinistar, even though I don't play this game, especially with these controls. It's almost like a super hyper asteroids. But see, it's hard to turn with this particular joystick. Yes. But it is a fun game, yeah, I will give it that. Die. I don't know, I guess, you know, after you play a little while, it definitely could be a game that you can get used to with these controls, but I'm sure, like, by the time you reach the higher levels, you're just going to be, like, ripping these control panels out and beating your head against a wall. So I would definitely recommend getting that 4-pound spring and an octo restrictor gate on this. So in conclusion to this great escapade, as you can see, this cabinet is totally fucking worth it. I think of the other 3 Partycades I own and the ones that I've seen, this by far, this is a knock it out of the park, holy shit Partycade machine that I highly, highly, highly recommend for anybody to get. Again, 10 games, 2 speakers, the light up marquee, the beautiful side art. This cabinet is a work of art. And I promise you, if you purchase this and you do enjoy all of the games, like if you're a huge arcade player from back in the days, if you enjoy all the games that come with this machine, you will be pleasantly surprised and pleasantly pleased. It looks great on a wall, looks great in the arcade. And you know, with these Partycades too, is if you don't know, they come with a pair of legs, so you can use this as a tabletop device, and it comes with a set of door hangers, so you can hang it on the back of any door in any room of your house. It's about 30 pounds, comes 8 inches off the wall. And you know, one of the things that I found super exciting about this, of all of the games, it was Rampage. And it's not because Rampage is my favorite game in the world, but Rampage, they actually had a full-size cabinet of Rampage a couple of years back, and I missed that one. So to see that they have games like Rampage, stuff from the late 80s into the 90s, you know, on this machine, well, I want to say mostly 80s, you know, mid to late 80s, this is, dude, I was hooked. I'm like, I need to get this machine. I need to get this. And so far playing it, this is my second day of owning it. It is, I can't stop playing it. It's cool shit, cool stuff, great sound, amazing graphics. Even as far as the light up marquee is beautiful and sharp and dark and black, and it really pops like an authentic classic arcade. They've like went above and beyond since they first started designing light up marquees for these things, and this by far is one of the best that I've seen straight out of the box and putting it on the wall. So that's what I got for you. The 2020 ARCADE1UP 40th Anniversary Defender Partycade, as seen on QVC.com. Get yours today before they sell out a second time. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Thank you so much for your time and for joining me, and I'll see you next time.